watch that. Well, here's my hair.
Oh, yeah, I really wish I was that cool.
I mean, what is it? What kind of memory does that bring back for both of you? Seeing that
fight training and being terrified.
A fight training?
Well, like the fight training was really cool, but it was new for me. I did a lot of like taekwondo and stuff, like to prepare. Jason, the showrunner, he's like, yeah, get fit, and I recommend getting a trainer to learn a thing or two. And what I've retained really well is a roundhouse kick. So don't cross me.
Have you had to use it since?
Only for fun, only to show off when I've had too many drinks.
Nice, nice. And what do you see? I mean, you grew up on screen, not just on this show, but since you were a kid, you've been on screen. What is it like to see, like, baby Maddie? I mean,
it's pretty cool knowing that. I mean, obviously, I was a lot younger then than I am now, but it's pretty cool to watch myself. I mean, as embarrassing as this is, like, go through puberty. On the show.
I'll do it. But as a badass young warrior, you know, learning her way through this really effed up world. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of cool.
It's really cool.
I mean, you've played a lot of roles. What about Maddie do you love the most?
Oh, don't breathe into the mic, guys.
It's fine. There's been way worse today.
I think probably my favorite thing about Maddie is how she, despite everything that she's gone through and despite all the hardships and being thrown into such an adult world, she still pushes through, but she also has that vulnerable side where she's still a kid, so she keeps it real. She keeps it real.
That's true, I like it.
And the boxing lessons, like taekwondo, you said? I did boxing.
Really?
It's pretty fucking cool.
I did too, me and Jewel just kind of fun. Chugu took me boxing. Okay, well, Chugu. He just posted something about, like, he's come a long way. Go on his Instagram, like, his boxing skills are crazy. Gabriel.
Yeah, he's on The Good Doctor again. It's great. Yeah, he's a cool dude. So, Shelby.
Yes, dear.
Yes, hi.
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 Oh. And you guys, I mean, you obviously didn't have many scenes together, if at all, did you?
In the end, they like threw us together when,
right.
when it was like group shit.
Yeah.
When everything was crashing down. And
yeah.
I don't know what was going on, but she was there.
I don't think we really ever like said a word to each other though. Like as our characters.
Did.
No, as our characters.
Oh, as our characters.
We talked. Okay. But Matt, like our characters, I don't think they ever like said, hey.
No, they didn't.
Yeah. The Shelby had a really interesting arc, though. That whole, you know, I don't even know how to describe the little house that you had with Octavia.
Little House on the Prairie.
Little House on the Prairie, the opposite of that show. With, you know, you did a lot with Marie, with Tassia. You know, what did you think of that whole arc, and did you enjoy that set? Like, what was that like?
That set was the best.
Yeah. I didn't see Sanctum ever. I mean, it was there, so it was like this, you know, they have a huge studio. And you can kind of like walk through the world, even if you're not shooting on the, you know, like in those sets. So I got to see everything, and it was really cool because that's what I see on TV and whatnot. But they built the cabin, so that was also in studio for the interior shots, right? And then the exteriors were on location. This beautiful island. I think it was Vancouver Island, perhaps. It's like hours away. We would get driven. So I mean, the scenery. I don't know if any of you have been to that part of Canada, but it's just gorgeous. So not only are we like among a backdrop of beauty, but I'm just in the woods with my mates, like just having a great time. That was my favorite for sure. Shit got a little weird in Bardo. I was just like constricted all the time in those outfits.
I asked Tassia this during her panel, but were you given an explanation for your short haircut, or is it that they wanted to have someone shave their head?
No, it just looked cool.
Okay, because all of a sudden,
Jason's explanation.
I mean, all of a sudden you like Echo and you had short haircuts just out of the blue.
Yeah.
Okay, and you weren't given any reason.
No, we just decided that, okay, one day we sat in a circle. We're like, let's just play beauty parlor and find some lemon juice to bleach in the sun and just get some shears. We were bored. It was 5 years, for Christ's sake.
That's true, that's true.
What else are you gonna do?
And unlike many other characters, or the few other characters on the show, you had to kill your mother. right?
Yeah. You guys know what that's like, right?
That seems like a really intense, like the whole set, the whole Bardo situation when he was very intense.
Hope was an angry little girl, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, with good reason.
With very good reason. I hope you can forgive her, you guys. Yeah, no, that wasn't... Reading that script was heartbreaking, but also, like, it made sense in the world of what we were doing. Ivana had a newborn and needed to go live her life in Ireland where she was living, and still living. And live her responsibilities as a new mother. We had gotten very close, so like that goodbye was, you know, it was harrowing as hope and the imagination that I had to go through, but also just kind of like, it felt like this severing between this bond that Ivana and I had created. So you had a question yesterday that I couldn't really answer. I just didn't get to it, but my answer for it was something about like a moment, a scene that took a while to kind of bounce back from. And that was one of them. Ivana and I walked around set just alone. I'm gonna cry right now, I miss her so much. And I have my period. We walked around set for a while and just held each other and like wept, you know? It's just like, it was a really big moment. I mean, I felt those emotions. Like, I don't use a goddamn tear stick. Like it was a hard scene to do, but we walked it off, and there was nothing but love on the set, and no one ever made me feel unsupported. So
that's nice because you joined the show so late, so it's nice that you sort of brought it in and embraced like that.
Oh, yeah, it was such a well-oiled machine. By the time I got there, it was so interaction. Cut print.
Nice. Okay. All right, well, it's St. Patrick's Day. We have the Flannerys. Let's line up for questions for either of these ladies.
Irish?
Flannery.
Irish, right?
Yeah. Aren't you Irish, Lola?
Well, I think so. Like, people have been telling me I am since that's my last name, so I kind of discovered that this weekend.
You just we call
Black Irish.
Yeah, I also got told that.
Yeah, we're Black Irish.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Sorry. Hello.
Hello. This is for my sister Kaylee. She's shy, but
What's your sister's name?
Kaylee. This one's for Maddie. Do you like Taylor Swift?
Wait, does Maddie like Taylor Swift or do I like Taylor Swift?
You.
Okay. I actually, excuse me, the first concert that I ever went to was, I think, 2014, when I was 9.
That's when I graduated high school.
I'm sorry, guys. It's okay. Okay.
I'm 70. It's fine.
I said 7. Okay. It was a Taylor Swift concert, and I was with like some of my best friends, and we were all just like, shake it out, shake it out. Yeah. So yes.
Have you seen the Eras tour?
The what? Sorry.
The current tour?
No.
Okay, just checking.
Thank you.
The movie's on Disney Plus now.
There's a movie?
Yeah.
It's not the same.
My first concert was Fergie, if anyone cares.
And mine was Duran Duran. So.
Hi, question for Shelby. We got Lola's answer yesterday. Shelby, if you could have played another character on the show, who would you have wanted to play?
Murphy.
Nice. Okay. Murphy's a record holder. It's like,
Is that like unanimous? Or
almost,
single
yeah.
actor.
That's so fucking annoying. I want a different answer then.
I love that.
It's because Richard's just like the soul to the earth.
Oh, yeah.
I wish he could be here. I'm so pissed off.
For his ego, I hope he watches all of his videos.
All right, thank you.
Hi. So you might not know the answer to this question, but something that really bothered me in season 7, where
I didn't write it. Can we just start
Hope's
there?
earrings, her earrings, Hope's earrings. She had so many. She had a bunch of earrings in her ear.
Oh, those are mine, and I just didn't want to take them out.
didn't know where she got them from. She was in this house. I was just very focused on where she got these earrings.
This is not really the show. show to like bog down on haircuts and jewelry. And I mean, where did she get this thing? Why does she have a poop? Like these questions I don't have answers for you, my sweet darling.
Fair question though, because I'm still upset about the hair.
I still have those earrings in, by the way. Sorry.
Hi, outside of acting, what are some of your hobbies or passions that you enjoy in your free time?
Tell them what you're studying.
Well, aside from that, I don't know, like sometimes when people ask me what my hobbies are, I realize how boring I am. Right?
Wait, Lola, one word, cats.
Oh my god, I have a kitten! I have a kitten! She's so cute and she weighs 2 pounds! Her name is Chowder.
Chowder.
Because she looks like clam chowder. Right?
That's a hobby.
Okay,
Yeah.
do you have any more hobbies?
My cat.
I love to sing. I love to sing and started kind of trying to get over my ego and to do something about that. I grew up doing musical theater, and I've kind of developed my own voice in the recent years, and so I want to start making music. So follow me for that. I'm a boring person, but I love to read and I love to. Yeah, reading. Good kids. I like to get on my bike. I like to hang out with my niece. That's not a hobby, but for me, it's my world. I really love my niece. She's 2.5. Yeah, there's probably more that I'll be mad that I didn't say later, but that's what I got for you right now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My answer was my cat. I think you're doing fine there.
My pet is also my hobby, so.
Right?
Yes.
You get me.
Yeah, I have an orange tabby. His name is Samson, and I love him. Anyway.
Samson, you said?
Yes.
Cute.
So I've been asking everybody this question, and it's not about the show because there was a confusion at the last panel I was at. They were like, it's not.
These people get confused so easily. They're a bunch of dummies. These questions are hard.
So there are a lot of mysteries and unknowns in this universe. If you can find or have the answer to one mystery, which one would you want to know?
Oh my god. Thank you. A mystery of the universe.
Like, just why?
Yeah.
Honestly,
Just
valid.
why?
Yeah.
Valid.
Why are we here?
Chris said the same thing.
I think the answer is probably there's no reason. You just have to do it anyways and make up your own reason.
You
But
gotta figure
if
it
there
out.
was a reason, it'd be cool to know.
Do you have one question? In
Your 18 years of wisdom.
Is there a God?
Oh, so wise. I think something that I've always pondered that there might be an answer to, but I'm just not quite sure of it yet, is, well, there is not really an answer, but how the universe was formed and how the universe is expanding, and where is it expanding? What are we growing into?
That's such a good one.
Where is the matter coming from? Where are we going? Also how all the planets and all the dark matter in the universe is shifting and moving. Where is it going? Where are we growing to?
Wow.
So yeah, why?
A plus.
Yeah.
A plus. Yeah.
It's too smart.
That was so deep. What was such a deep question?
I'm scared.
So I asked a similar question to Sarah earlier, and basically both of your characters came in later seasons. If your characters could have come in earlier seasons, what do you think they would have been like?
Well,
Or
What
if
they
you
would have
could
been
had-
like?
Or like if you could have had like a sort of, or not obviously it couldn't necessarily be the same character because of how the plot was,
Yeah.
but like a character with a similar personality or like
Okay.
in earlier seasons.
As an actor, I can answer that. I don't know about Hope, but I love, was it season 2, Mount Weather? I just like, I would as an actor want to be a part of that drama because it was just so dark. And I also, what's the actor's name that played Devin?
Devin.
His name is Devin?
No, Jasper?
Jasper, oh. I have a big crush on him, so it was good to be on that
Who's
season.
Roderick Diary Movie Kid?
Yeah.
Who's Roderick
Lola
Diary Movie Kid?
Yeah.
What do you
From
say?
Lola
He
Diaper.
was Roderick from Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Oh.
I never got to work with him, but I I was in love with him growing up.
He's just so charming.
Right? And he was like edgy in a band, and I was like,
Did you fangirl when you met Richard?
Richard?
I'm sorry, Devin, sorry.
I never got to meet their brother.
That's right.
That's why I can say without it being like weird that I was in love with him.
Sorry, does that answer? Not really.
Or hate.
Nobody beats Anakin Skywalker.
If Maddie was in an earlier season, what do you think? What that would be like?
Well, you have to take into account that in season 1, I was 5.
Right.
Well, I mean, I don't necessarily, like, your character, like, I just assumed season 1 was suddenly started.
Oh, was when we started? Oh.
I mean, just assume you're older for this person. Don't assume you're.
I guess the only thing that I can really say about that is that she would have learned a lot of the lessons that she had been trying to learn over the course of her actually being on the show, like when she was a lot earlier. So I think that being placed into situations like Mount Weather and everything that they went through from seasons 1 to 5, she would have matured a lot faster, which has been unfortunate for Maddie, considering she's just a baby. But yeah.
I actually think Lexa would have found out that you were Nightblood and protected you in the tower and like done her best to protect you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, this is kind of dark. Did you realize that Maddie was probably blind by the time she transcended? She couldn't blink her eyes left.
Was probably what, sorry?
Blind.
Wait.
Blind.
What do you mean?
You know Lola's actually colorblind, so you might be triggering her.
I am partially colorblind. The green is overwhelming me today.
She didn't have the ability to blink and no one ever shut her eyes.
Oh.
Oh, that's really sad. Let's pretend they
Pay
did.
attention to details.
Okay, we didn't see it, but let's just pretend that Clark did that. Just, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it made something that I've always struggled with as an actor. I think because I was so young and so embarrassed of crying. He's crying. So whenever there was an emotional scene, I would always have to like take 4 hours to prepare and be like, it's okay, they're not gonna make fun of you, you can cry. Or like oh my gosh.
We should unpack that.
So it all started in 2005.
When you were born.
Right? The little tear sticks that you put in your eye, and then I could fake cry. But that scene, because my eyes had to be open, my eyes would water anyway, so it led me to cry, as I was supposed to for the scene. So maybe she was blind, but it turned out good for me.
That's right. Here's a bottle of water for you.
Where did my eyes to cry?
Thank you.
Hi, I have a question for Shelby. How do you think Hope would have been different if she had the chance to meet her biological father?
Oh boy, McCreary. Oh jeez.
She probably would be softer, actually, because I think she would see someone who she would actively want to be not like. You know what I mean? I think he was a hard guy. And also, she just had the story a little bit earlier. I think those answers would have made her maybe feel a little more contented and less angry, and less searching. She was searching all the time for answers. I don't even think she knew really what the questions were. And if she knew where she came from, I think even though it's tainted and maybe ugly, I think it probably would have given her a sense of calm.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Hello, how are we doing?
Good, are you?
Good, good. Well, for Lola, well, both of y'all, one thing I love about this show is just how powerful the women are. You know, even though, yeah, just give it up for them.
Yes.
You know, even though they go through like emotional things, one thing I noticed, like, especially with Lola's character, she's young, but you don't want to mess with her, you know? And it's just like, man, it's just, for you to be able to capture, especially during season 5 and 6, just like, man, this is amazing how she can just capture that fullness and like you look at it and like, even now I'm like a little trembling just because it's just, you've captured that essence so well, and so good job with that.
Thank you, I really appreciate that. That means a lot.
No problem. Shelby, and like you explained earlier with your scene with Viola, I'm gonna be honest, I watched that scene and I had to stop just because it was a lot. It was a lot to process. It's like you go from this girl who's just so angry, and now one choice that she made to the person that she loved the most. And it was like, man, how can I finish this show? Like, I want to stop it right there. I'm like, I can't.
I can make it easier on you right now. Okay, so like when we were filming, you know when she's like pounding the glass, I was pounding the glass, like, I thought I was doing such a good job because I'm really like feeling it, and like, it's so sad. And then I look at the monitor, the first AD was like, Shelby, you gotta look at this. I look at the monitor of what they've been shooting, and my nose was like, and so we had to do another take, and I had to do it all over again. So if you want to watch it, keep that in mind, and then I'll give you a giggle and you'll be able to get through it.
Appreciate it.
Great, my question is more for Shelby. You did mention wanting to go more into music. What genre of music would you like to do?
Genre of music? I kind of want to create my own genre. I mean, my voice really sits, as you can probably tell in the way I speak, but I'm kind of like a lower register, but I want to explore my soprano, which is absolutely there, but that's not genre. I love R&B a lot, but I love groups like Portishead and kind of like those early 90s grunge, dark melody. But yeah, I just go with what's in my head, and I don't necessarily like follow genre. I just follow what happens in my brain, and then I have my boyfriend who's sitting somewhere here. He really helps me kind of like give it a pathway to follow. So I'm still figuring it out. Stay tuned.
Nice.
Hi. Last shot.
I say free shots. Just turned out there.
The day is young.
This place is so unhinged. I love you guys.
This is the best unhinged
There's
con.
like vodka bottles in there, and they were like, these are from fans. I was like, this is so stupid. I love you guys.
I have a question for Shelby.
Hi.
From your character's perspective, why, even after 5 years together in Skyrim, why is Hope so snippy at Echo? Yes, naps at Echo all the time.
Snippy. Was she sleepy though?
She was laying down a lot. I mean, man, come on. Like, first of all, she had really bad social skills. Like, keep in mind, those two, well, other than Dev, you know, the man who raised her, like, the only people that she knew in the universe up until that point. And so her emotional regulation system is not like ours who've been around people our whole lives. And so when I kept that in mind, and also with just like the anger of what she was going through, I think a lot of her anger was misguided, misdirected. And you know, we hurt the people that we love the most. They're closest to us. It's unfortunate, but they're the ones that usually get the brunt of what we're feeling that we haven't processed ourselves, and she had a lot that was unprocessed. So I guess that would be her hopefully her answer if she'd gone through years of therapy. I have.
Yeah, thank you. That does kind of make sense. It's just you can see that Echo and Hope care about each other. So I was like,
You do.
Why is Hope so mean?
Right. Well, that was mean back, man. Thank you for the question.
Hey, let's thank Lola and Shelby.
I like these like intimate ones. This is a lot easier.
Yeah,
This is fun. Lola's my sister.
Aww.
We're actually related.
There you go.
We did a DNA test yesterday and we're related.
Even though there's one
The ends just got missing along the line.
That was, someone added it. It was our uncle.
Oh yeah, he just said
Jim. But, me too.
Yeah, we're related.
Can someone get a picture of us? This is cute.
Can
everyone get a picture of them for
After
them?
our TNA test.
Yeah, everyone take out your mask. Wait, which camera? Like everyone did.
Like
Which one are we looking at? This one? I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Yes. Thank you, everyone. You're so sweet.